What's good, y'all? I'm Rich Sosa, and today, as you can see by the looks of the title, I'm bringing y'all the Lockdown Slashing 4, y'all. Yes, this Slashing 4 is gonna have Rim Protector / Lockdown Takeover, y'all. I'm telling y'all, with these rare builds, I'm only bringing y'all the best, the latest, and the greatest, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I would not be putting out these builds if I would not consider them myself. And you know, I'm not just gonna make a build and put it out without trying to make it the very best, y'all. I'm going back and forth with the specs, making sure I get the right name, making sure I get the right animations unlocked with the attributes. So I'm putting in work for y'all. So if y'all can, go ahead and drop a like. Let's go ahead and get 15 likes on this video. I know we can do it. If y'all are new, be sure to hit that sub button because all are welcome to join the Rich Gang family, y'all. And last but not least, go ahead and share this video with your friends, y'all. But let's get right into the making of this build. Position we're going to go for is going to be, of course, the power forward because that's the 4 in basketball. Now, the pie chart. Y'all are probably second guessing yourself right now thinking, how am I going to get lockdown takeover if I don't choose a pie chart that has lockdown in it, meaning defense? You do not, and I repeat, you do not have to pick a red pie chart, even making it half of red. No, you don't have to do that. Y'all know I am the king of bringing out lockdown takeovers in any archetype, any build. Y'all know I will find it. So we're going to go ahead and pick the pie chart that has the half blue and the half orange. You could call it yellow, whatever y'all want to call it. I'm going to call it orange. But it's going to be the playmaking and the slashing pie chart, y'all. Now for the physical profile, you have two choices here. And I tell y'all this, if y'all are new, you will not know this, but if y'all are already part of the family, you already know what I'm about to say. You could pick the very first physical profile if you want to be the fastest speed, y'all. But if you still want to be pretty good at speed and not suffer that vertical, go ahead and pick the pie chart right here with the 78 vertical, y'all. I'm telling y'all, me personally, I want to be able to grab boards on any build. It does not matter. See, the thing about me is when I make a build, I want it to be as versatile as possible. I do not want to limit myself to be able to only do a couple of things. If I could make a build that could very well do a little bit of everything, I would much rather take that than take a build that's only good at 2 or 3 things. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you will automatically succeed at making a build that could do a little bit of everything compared to a build that could do 3 things really great. No, that's not what I'm saying. It really just depends on the type of player you are. But for me, you know, I don't have to be a meta guard. Just like last year, I was a point forward and I maintained over a 75 win percent with random. So y'all know that's a whole nother story for another day. But as you can see by the attributes right here, now I put the post moves up over the pass accuracy because for the pass accuracy, pretty much it takes more attributes to get 20 badges for your playmaking. But if you put it on the post moves, it takes less attributes and you get the same amount of badges, y'all. Now let's get right into the shooting. Of course, we're gonna max out our mid-range 3 and the free throw. But your post fade, you don't have to max that out. Now you could go 2 ways about making this build. If you want to be more versatile and use this build in the rec, go ahead and put that free throw up. But if you want to be more of a park player with this build, that's completely fine too. Go ahead and switch your free throws for your post fade and just upgrade your post fade so that way you could post up them baby guards, y'all. This build is that kind of build where you could kind of be like an ISO big. You know what I mean? You're still big and you could ISO. So I'm going to go ahead and start making builds like this and start dribbling. Maybe put out a couple mix-ups and start calling it the ISO big movement, y'all. Because y'all know bigs don't just want to be getting boards. They want to be stylish too, y'all. But for your finishing, go ahead and max out your first 3 categories and put your standing dunk to a 50 so you get exactly 16 finishing badges, y'all. Now for your defense, go ahead and max out your defensive rebound, your block, steal, lateral quickness, perimeter D, and interior D as well. Now, you're going to end up with a badge setup of 16, 8, 20, and 9. And to be honest, that's really solid for this build. Now, for the height, y'all, I was really debating on going 6'9 for this build because the speed still isn't bad. But when you drop it to 6'8, you get a really big increase in speed as well. And for that too, it's not just that for me. Your interior and perimeter defense, I like it when they're really close in stats, but it has to be close to a 70, y'all. If it's anything like in the low 60s, I feel like it's not even relevant. And if you go less weight with this build, meaning the minimum weight, it doesn't necessarily have to be max, but anything less than the max, you will still get lockdown takeover, and you'll still have the slashing takeover. But for me personally, I think there's a sweet spot of around, I would say, like in the 230s to 240s. So you don't take a huge hit on the speed. And you could even put this build to where you get 76 speed. So that way when you get the gym rat badge, you're going to have an 80 plus speed, y'all. And even your interior and perimeter defense isn't that bad. But for me, if I was going to bring this build out to the park, I would go one of two ways of making it. And I'm going to tell y'all right now. I would either go max weight, max wingspan, or I would get a sweet spot of around, I would say like I would go around the 240s, honestly, to where I could get a 76 speed, but to where my acceleration still isn't hurting, as well as my interior and perimeter defense. And that's the main things that I would focus on for this build, y'all, when making it. So I left off the build at getting the 76 speed, y'all. You'll see the interior and perimeter defense at a 67. Now, if it was me making this build and taking it to the park, I'm going to pick Rim Protector Takeover, but this is a slashing for y'all. So for video purposes, we're going to go ahead and choose the slashing takeover, and let's check out the name that we get for it. Yes, we get the slashing 4, y'all. If y'all watch the entire video through, I just want to say thank y'all so much for your amazing support. It truly means the world to me, y'all. Without y'all, there was no Rich Gang family. And with that being said, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and kick y'all out of here. Be sure to drop a like button. Let's go ahead and get 15 likes on this video. If you're new, hit that sub button. Come on and join Rich Gang family. And last but not least, y'all, share this video with your friends. With all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.